Like, come on now, let's be serious here, bro.
For real, man. I was watching they never caught this man either. It was messing my head up. Y'all remember Joseph Coney? Coney, what was that? Coney 2011, I think. He was in Africa, and they were pretty much saying that he was kidnapping kids, doing all these different war crimes and atrocities. And he was pretty much recruiting them into the pretty much it's the LRA. You feel me? So Lord's I don't remember the acronym, but it was pretty much like a liberation front. And they say it was like a form of Christianity that he took in order to, you know what I'm saying, go about it. Long story short, I was watching a video, an interview of them, and they were talking about how not only how hard it was to get to folks, but the fact that they having this war in the bush. Like, so the grass is as tall as they are, then the trees, and they sitting here with bayoneted AKs and ARs, you know what I'm saying? Kids from 14 to no older than 17, you know what I'm saying? These are like the war torn and war scarred commanders. You feel me? And it's just like it was an interesting dynamic to look at because like you usually any videos that you see now, it's like it gives you all of the clean, crisp angles. Like this is the most coverage I've ever seen on a warfare ever, right? Anybody in the world has ever seen all of the drone warfare and stuff. It makes you really disconnected. But the video I was watching was from '06, so like not that long ago in the grand scheme of things. But like it was a lot less cut out. Like folks, they was riding and they was trying to hurry up before the sun went down, and the truck had hit a rock or something like that, a divot, and flipped. You know what I'm saying? So the soldiers that was in the back of the truck, they flung out, you feel me? Arms is broke, all types of stuff. And they're like, yeah, we gotta hurry up and get through this bush. You feel me? I'm like, yo, just that one little trip, like that one little incident, you know what I'm saying, would derail most individuals. You feel me? You have one little inconvenience. You spill some coffee on your shirt, you going home. Homie just flipped his Jeep. You know what I'm saying? And hop back on that bad boy. But yeah, it's an interesting parallel. I just don't feel like we need to be desensitized to it. I feel like more conversations like this need to be had, even given the agreed upon ignorance, right? Because I'm not going over there. You feel me? One thing's for sure, two things. I'm not going over there. So
I don't know. Just
yeah,
like you shouldn't go out to Sirius calling yourself a Christian. You know what I mean? No one they killing them out there. I mean, that'd be retarded. But you know, you should know what's going on out here. You feel what I'm saying? Something. Be aware of it.
at least be aware.
Said at least
At least be aware.
whatever you do. Oh my goodness.
Please
True.
watch your dark humor and your jokes around certain types of people. You know what I'm saying? Like certain.
Because you figure, look, real life situation. Grandma just took a road trip out to North Carolina, right?
Mhm.
But her ride was flew back. She couldn't fly back because she didn't have a real ID.
You broke up. You said what?
She couldn't fly back because she didn't have a real ID.
Oh nah, man. That whole entire press, bruh.
See what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a real issue, dog. I mean, it already is, but yeah, you ain't gotta abide by it. It's just you gonna get the rest of the press going through that issue. That's about it.
I'm just saying, like if she was aware that, you know, they said that you couldn't fly or put on no planes without this ID, you would know, you know what I mean? You wouldn't have this problem. You feel what I'm saying?
Type shit, type shit. I remember at the beginning of COVID because I was aware about all the passport shit and all the mass shit or whatever. But I was utilizing my tribal ID at that point anyway, and it was working pretty well. I didn't have any problems going through the airports or anything like that at that point in time. But I know right now with this real ID shit, they're gonna start pressing it heavy, but they've already doing it. Um, when you going through TSA though, you just gotta step to the side and tell them that you happily decline um, the real ID search or whatever. If you operating off of a different ID, you know what I mean. Explain them the situation, but all the rest of that is like federal law at that point. Again, if you're gonna be pressed, you're probably gonna be pressed. It's gonna be whatever the issue is. So there's always prepare yourself for problems and complications dealing with regular people, man. You feel me?
Absolutely.
For
That's
sure.
true.
Absolutely.
One thing I looked into about that real ID was like I was like I ain't getting no star on my ID, so another way that I could travel is by getting a passport. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to go ahead
Exactly.
and get it right.
Yeah, I'll put you on game with that passport shit too, God. You know what I mean? I got you.
Yeah, man, we cooking up in here for real, for real.
That's another reason why you would actually get something authenticated, such as a birth certificate. You're supposed to use it in situations for private travel because of its natural denotation, like it's denoting the separation of entity, right? Like the place of origin is where you send documents for authentication because that's the only person who can authenticate it. It literally states, "Hey, yeah, we're the person that created that." So when you look at the maturity rate of the document now, which would be 18th birthday or whatever, the holder of that document can now state that being a representative or at least being tied to that entity, that it is now at the age of majority type shit. And that's just simply the age to be able to contract legally and lawfully. But you take that document, now you can go back to USCIS, which is immigration over there in Puerto Rico, one of the main administrative ports for the IRS, and all identity documents and shit like that, citizenship. And typically they just send you back a letter once you ask them if you were a citizen or anything like that. No, they never had a record. And then you just take that and compile that along with the rest of your documentation when you're filling out the actual form for the passport. But there are specifics in filling out the passport too. You know what I mean? Understanding boxing and itemization, you know what I mean? But we would have to go over that. It's gonna get a little bit deep too quick.
Yeah, all that makes sense.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? You're just doing real simple things. A lot of that stuff, again, like gets crossed over when you're talking about like status corrections and that simple idealistic nature of it. But again, it's just administration. If you just look at it as administration, now you can understand different portions of administration. What am I doing and why am I doing it in this one situation and for what? You feel me? So that's the
Right, right.
specific uses to all that, like on a wide scale.
It's very interesting how very approached and calculated it makes sense how it can all go together when it's more, you feel me, calculated. But I noticed like we're getting more and more results from like kind of like the spur of the moment type endeavors, right? Like I won't even say spur of the moment. For example, this podcast has a lot of different valuable information that comes out and hits people, but I've noticed that it's kind of expanded its use case the more that we've done it. You know what I'm saying? In ways that we couldn't have calculated or foreseen. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I feel like right now we're in a position where all of the media is going to be used for really, really targeted things, right? Like the dead internet theory doesn't scare me as much anymore because as soon as you have somebody that is creating, that the real is what people gravitate towards. I don't care what's going on.
Exactly. Authentic is always going to outbeat it. Right now, it's actually a hotter commodity than people are giving humans value for. And that's the craziest thing about it. But I seen a long time ago, like, yeah, you got this great thing called AI, but it still requires you though. You know what I mean? So in all replacements of all this digital fucking nature, bro, you speaking and you doing and having real interaction is gonna outbeat any other electronic, bar none.
Yep.
Bar none. It's already priceless. Right now it's priceless.
No, seriously.
You can name whatever fucking number you want for it, bro. It's gonna be there. It is gonna be there. I'm telling you, bro. A psychiatrist, a real one? What?
Word.
What? Shit.
Real spill. Hold on 1 second. I have been subbing you all. 1 second.
I've been saying that for a long time, that just being authentic and transparent is going to be real valuable. You know what I mean? Because nowadays everything is so scripted and put together for you. You know what I mean? People are starting to start gravitating to more towards you just being you and just coming on and just being regular.
Real shit.
Especially with this new shit that they got with the AI shit now that can create fucking like whole videos and shit like that. Like, boy, like that shit is nuts. You know what I'm saying? Real nuts. You know what I mean? And for the people that haven't experienced it or seen none of it, you know what I mean? It's gonna be real hard for you to discern whether it's real or fake. So you better go expose yourself to it.
Mozzie, what's going on? Hikma. How y'all feeling?
Peace, Walter. How you doing, brother?
I'm feeling good today, man. I got some good news for myself today. I got a
That's
little
great. That's
contract.
great, brother.
I got a contract that's going to probably bring in about $2,000 extra for me, so I'll be able to use that to help us get some more motion going.
Right,
That's
Hell
why
yeah.
right,
I've been
right.
pretty quiet lately. I've been, trying to figure out my next move, make my next move my best move. So it's coming to manifest now. So I'm gonna start speaking on it a little bit more.
That's what you got to
Yo,
do, man.
brother.
Starts with those
Congratulations.
vibrations and those vocal cords. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know
shit.
exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Say it with meaning, know it, and let it be.
I literally said that today when I went to the meeting. I was like, man, I'm about to kill this shit. And I killed that shit. They called me back. It was like, yeah, we want to see what else you have to offer. So this will open up the door for me and a lot of us right here.
Oh yeah. Congrats,
So
family.
there
We're
you
gonna
go.
be we're
That's how
gonna
you
be getting
show
into
up.
the
Mhm.
transportation business. So like I don't know if none of y'all heard me talk about it before, but I got a concept that I've been working on as far as incorporating the logistics with the crypto, not just the blockchain, but being able to earn from the pickups and drop offs and stuff like that. So
Right, right, right.
we can make money off of the drivers and the load without being the driver or the producer or the warehouse and all of that.
Yeah, sounds like money to me.
Yeah, bro.
And and I'll be able to take some of this bread and pump our tokens back up because they've been getting hit because we ain't got a lot of
Hell yeah.
transactions. But long as we don't give up, no matter what it is, like you said, speak it into existence, manifest it. So as long as we don't give up and we stick with it, stay at it, things will get better. And if I ain't got nothing good to say, I don't really say shit. So if y'all ain't heard me talking or saying much, that's because I've been figuring out what the hell I'm gonna do next.
Yeah, absolutely. You always working though. You know what I mean? That's how it is. We can't be at two places at once. You feel what I'm saying? You
Not
got to
yet.
be able to quiet down. You feel what I'm saying? And be able to map out your next move. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I did.
Yeah, okay.
Chris told me he wanted me to hop on. I did write down 5 things that I had. That was a headline for me that I checked out. So I'll share that with y'all as far as the crypto go. If y'all got a second, let's
Yeah.
say something real quick. I was just gonna put that on wax for all the people that's gonna check out the content. Check this out.
Oh yeah.
So starting off, just don't forget blockcycle.org will help educate anybody that's looking to get into crypto. And then we got my fellow team and members right here that put you on game in a lot of other areas. Hey Crystal, I see you right there.
Do it.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for representing.
But one of the things that I was looking at was our favorite people, BlackRock, right? They killing. Obviously, they own mostly everything in the world, so they actually hit 20 billion in their ETFs because they started doing the crypto ETFs. So for people that are more comfortable with traditional institutions, BlackRock is holding the most in ETFs now. So that's a highlight. Ethereum is about to do another upgrade. And personally, I don't care for Ethereum except for the fact that it allows you to connect with other layer twos or other baby blockchains that are built from Ethereum. So that's one of the best things about it because Ethereum is still expensive, just as expensive, if not more, than the Bitcoin blockchain. And we know Solana is the most hyped blockchain of all of them, right? With the meme coins and a lot of other stuff that they came up with. So
Yeah, that's what keeps Soul alive. If it wasn't for them and those meme coins, I think Soul would have been dead a long time ago.
yeah. Oh, and I don't know if y'all seen me post it, but I posted about that AVAX card. So Avalanche has an app and a debit card that you can get access to. So if anybody is using AVAX or want to use it, you can get that Avalanche debit card, and you'll be able to convert your crypto directly into fiat from that card. And then we know the government, they finally started approving stuff with the stable coins. And for anybody that doesn't know, the stable coins are like dollar for dollar in digital form. So this will be a good way for people to start converting their fiat currency into crypto because mostly anything will be able to be converted from fiat into USDC, and then USDC will basically be able to convert into any other crypto because it's the stable coin. It'll basically help everything stay stable. So I've been looking at the SEC stuff on that. And then we know Bitcoin just dropped under 100,000, but then it bounced back up. So for anybody that's still a new or beginner, Bitcoin is always something just to keep your eye on. When Bitcoin is going up, the rest of the crypto market is going up. And if Bitcoin is going down, the rest of the market is going down. So that's my little 2 cents that I've been, looking at. So I wanted to share that with y'all real quick.
That's what's up.
Yes.
What's up?
Definitely get up with Walt Mills money, man, and block cycle org, bro. Get in where you fit in. That's how you learn where and how to use crypto to your best advantage, bro. Tell me.
That's it.
We got Gitatron on the line. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, man. Hey, can y'all hear me, by the way?
Yeah, it sounds like you muffled or far away.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what's going on. This the second time I've had to swap from the computer audio to like the phone.
Yeah, Zoom's is tripping out. Like that's why I'm also looking forward to school. School is about to add that video feature, so we won't even have to use Zoom on school. We could just use school. Really? That, and they're about to add the how we make a course inside of school. Well, they're gonna set it up to where you can pay for that course inside of school. And I'm still debating on it because I got this new contract coming, but I'm thinking about revamping the whole pricing for school. I'm gonna drop the price so that we can reach more people, as long as it can, pay for the overhead. Because the goal is to just reach more people. It's not really about the money, right?
Right. Exactly. Like that.
Shit though.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah, that shit's straight. Yeah.
The summer just started, so let's make some waves for this summer.
Yeah, man, you already know it, man. We're gonna make some big waves. I got the whole recording studios done, so that I ain't gonna be working on that shit. Hopefully the car's done. Actually, I'm waiting till after the podcast to go out there and fire it up. Everything's together. Ain't no leaks. Ain't no nothing. Whole motor's built. So we were just waiting on the battery to charge. We're gonna see. And dude, the coolest shit ever. I was out there working on the car earlier, right? And probably within 15 yards, a fucking hawk swooped down and snatched the field mice. Like right there in front of my face. Hell yeah, a fucking hawk, bro. 15, 20 yards away, that motherfucker swooped down and snatched that shit. Like I was like, oh shit.
Crazy.
That shit was dope, really, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was amazing.
Universe been showing us some crazy stuff out here.
Yeah,
I was watching
I
cloud formations from the storm cloud formations from the sky to the ground. I'm like, why am I looking at a vertical cloud formation? What is this? You know what I mean? And before I could say it, my daughter, like, I see it too. I'm like, oh man, what is this?
Somebody tried to tell me that. We always had those. I said, man, when I was a kid, we had 3 types of clouds. That's it. Now they got 20 million of them. You had what? Cumulus, Cirrus, and what was the other one? I could have told you if I wouldn't. Damn. Y'all, one of y'all knows it.
And some crazy motherfuckers. That's all.
Man, damn, I can't remember what the third type of cloud was.
Yo, I heard you
discussing cloud types. Crazy.
No. Not me. I told them crazy motherfuckers was the last type.
They wouldn't know more than 3 now. There's a bunch of them. That's what I love about being out in nature in the country, bro. You ain't gonna see none of them planes flying over your head. None of that shit.
Yeah.
Be having Chinooks fly over.
Yeah. Can't wait to tune out. Really, I'm gonna unplug for a minute and kind of launch them off the ground. And go take me another week out in the middle of nowhere with nothing.
Yeah, I'm about to go into a grounding and a fasting phase in a couple of days, probably on the 27th.
Yeah, I've been doing some experiments myself, fasting, and that I've been doing about you know, how the affects the body and the release of HGH, and then also how it literally if you spend 24 hours, it starts eating and like pretty much get rid of all that toxic shit that's in your body that could, you know, cause mutations in cells like cancer and shit.
Yeah, you was talking about this with Crystal and Daft that I think was the pod before last on the real.
And honestly, though, energy levels are like through the roof. Sleep has been like amazing, like really amazing. Like when I go to sleep, bro, I'm like out, and then I'm lucid dreaming too, like easy.
Yeah,
out
deep
and
sleep
up
or
early.
restful sleep. Oh, that's something like that.
Yeah,
The heat has been
like
getting
that.
more adaptive to me. The hotter it gets, the like I don't know, the more used to it I'm getting.
On the real.
Oh, it was hot today too. Man, I'm gonna tell you what though, these damn mosquitoes is making me mad.
I've been in the crib
And they
putting
hurt.
together my jewelry box today. Oh, y'all want to see it real quick? Look.
You gotta watch you, Josh, because you could be low key a multi-billionaire over there.
I just be chilling, G.
They brought out the
Oh,
jewelry.
watch you, bro.
You to learn that one fast. He said, I'm just
over here playing with jewelry boxes and shit. I don't got no jewelry box.
Just chilling, man. Gotta figure out what's going on.
Well, wave Wednesdays, man. What we talk about?
I'm deciding which ones I'm gonna switch out to. I'm probably do these studs next. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
Do for you.
I could go square. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the square, the OG. You know, back when Gucci was busting in the hood.
Right there.
You know what I'm saying?
I had some square ones in the other day. I think I'm gonna go find me some round ones though. I need to be like, you know what I mean, off the round tip. There's too many squares around here all day. See squares everywhere.
Yeah, man. Got the gold ones. You know what I'm saying? They just hook me up. Then I got the cross in my ear right now, but then I also got the black cross too. So I got the silver and the black and the gold. What you want?
Uh-huh.
They ain't ready, so I just gotta sort this box.
Right there. Yo, if you ever peeped that when you wear a cross, you're really wearing the unk. It's just that the chain is the top part.
I never thought about it like that. That's lit.
specific constellation. So that is.
Yeah.
Tapping into the source, real energy, of course. Oh no, I just dropped something. Ooh, another diamond. They ain't ready. Another square, rather. I mean, this was less of a frame. Probably right that one.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be with some suits. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what I would wear the circular ones for real. But the design on the outside go crazy. Got the all blacks. They ain't ready, man. All right, and then once all of this is sorted, I'll be ready to start talking about taking more trips. You feel me? And doing like this with people, rubbing elbows.
What's y'all thoughts on like them changing everything right now on the maps and all that? Like the Gulf of Mexico is the Gulf of America. Washington, D.C. is not Washington, D.C. no more. It's just Washington. So now we got two Washingtons out here. You feel what I'm saying? Pretty much capitals. So what do you feel? Why would they take the D.C. from Washington?
Cause shit ain't nothing but a corporate jurisdiction. That's it. 15-mile District of Columbia is where the United States exists at. So if they just get rid of the whole entire District of Columbia, being that Columbia is Columbia, nigga. What are we in the district over here for? You feel me? Right on our ports. So that's where all that admiralty law and all those other naval port plays be coming in at. You feel me?
Exactly.
It's just they correcting errors out here, man. You know what I mean? But shit, it's about to be what it was back then. If motherfuckers don't act right on a global scale.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
Because back in the gap, what happened was an abandonment over the estates. That's why people are taking them over right now. That's why you can only see that action play out throughout commerce, because that's exactly what took course. Whether that was from war, rape, pillage,
Mm-hmm.
causes, what have you. You feel me?
I see what you're
That's
saying.
what it's all about. The whole entire world works off of motherfucking land, bro. What's the only thing the goddamn game Monopoly runs off of? It gotta have a board, shit. Where that board come from? Even the board itself come from the land.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun.
That's what all that's about, man. You know what I mean? Generalize and then expand. That's all you got to do with any of those ideals to not to fully grasp, but to grasp a deeper understanding and understanding about the topic at hand. It's real basic shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. You know what I mean? It's all property. It's all bigger, bro. Way more simple.
Yeah, it's simple, but I feel like the fact that people forgot makes it so profound. Like the fact that you forget. How did you forget that this has happened to you before? That all of this was stripped from you once before, and it was because of the same lackadaisical actions that you're taking now.
The world, the war on information, the war on the mind, the war on psyche itself, psychological warfare, my guy, and spiritual warfare. It only takes 10 to 20 years to make a whole entire nation of people forget exactly who the fuck they are, and I can do that by speaking a different language to you, right? And being aware of certain spiritual practices, you know what I mean, and mathematical sequences. You feel me? It doesn't take much, my guy. It doesn't take much at all.
Yeah, I just want people to be aware of that and understand that we comprehend that before we approach them. You know,
That's
I
it.
want people to understand that.
That's it, man. Because on a larger scale, now you have the mind naturally creating and drawing itself into its own warfare, whereby it becomes really secular and really ignorant, but nonetheless very prideful in areas that it'll never fully understand. Such as, like, one of the things I found very hilarious throughout my whole entire journey, bro, was the fact that quote unquote black people, okay, will know what the word black means in its etymological sense and still call themselves black. But nonetheless, within this, right, you identify with this black shit and got enough nerve to tell me that you know that your people were great, gods and goddesses, creators and conquerors, all this shit over the whole entire realm. But then in the same essence, give all of that credit to a new motherfucking being in this realm, quote unquote, being a European. Now, if your people are literal gods and goddesses, creators and conquerors of the whole entire fucking realm, then wouldn't that make them the European also? Wouldn't that make them the Greek also? Wouldn't that make them the Roman also? Wouldn't that make them the Asian also? Wouldn't that make them the Australian also? Wouldn't that make them the motherfucking? You see what I'm saying? This kind of shit, bro. Like, you can't just keep going back into retardation, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you just see it like the psyche itself will keep enveloping and keep folding itself over, all for the sheer fact of a person just not wanting to pay that much attention to the actual reality at hand and how much of a motherfucking lie they truthfully live in. Because once you truly realize all that, then all that extra shit, that pointing the finger shit, goes out the fucking window. Now you holding on and looking at self accountability, and you're looking at the rest of your people like, what the fuck? But now we can actually make real raw sense out of this whole entire equation. You know what I mean? The picture and the story is really fucking simple. It's just people in they bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll take
We
that.
all know niggas. We all know niggas on the block, man. Let's keep it real.
Every day.
All the way real. I ain't no shit.
That's it.
I remember time when I remember like several times it was like good people giving me good, decent advice. I ain't listening to none of that shit.
I'm good to see that my OGs that I was listening to back in the day and to look at, see what they're doing different things. You feel what I'm saying? So that lets me know that I was listening to some right niggas and I had some real good OGs in my corner and they kept like, that white girl shit out of my hand, told me, nah, don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? Stick to your music type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And when I see them, they not even fucking with that shit no more and they doing other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, that was. He was always the type was like, do as I say, not as I do. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm telling you, don't do this because I know, the consequences already firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
But some people got to learn lessons. Their own,
And keep your head on the swivel out here, boy, because you never know what's going on. And make sure you got some thorough cats around you. You know what I mean? Because today I just noticed that I'll be around some real thorough cats. You know what I'm saying? Like real thorough.
Really should aspire to be
Scary thorough. You feel what I'm saying? Real scary. So, please, goddamn it, check your circle. Make sure your circle tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, if it's with the people you close with, then they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
If they just there telling you what you want to hear and hyping you up, bro, the chances are they just there for the benefit.
Yeah.
I don't argue with everybody in this call on something at least once.
Five times.
We done had some thoughts. We done had some conflicting opinions. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a vetting process too, because most of the times, if you start off an argument, like there's a purpose to it. You know what I'm saying? You're not just mad for no reason. What are we getting to? You care deeply about this so deeply to put some emotional brunt behind it. It could probably be addressed. Now, the benefit behind addressing that, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes stuff just don't matter. G, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
And being able to being able to know, like, all right, like this is not helping the greater good. Like me pushing this issue is not gonna help anything that we got going on. All right, then it's a personal thing. You got to figure it out personally. So I feel like as long as I got a lot of people that are introspective around me.
It's a whole different dynamic. You're working with other capable people that you respect, right? Because you can't treat them like you do everybody else. Even though it's like you get set in these ways of interacting with certain people. At least I do. I'm not going to speak for everybody. Let me just say I statements here. You know what I'm saying? Like people, just kind of, I don't know if it's subconsciously, but I think it's actually consciously, based on like, is this somebody that could probably actually teach me or help me or be of assistance to me, for one, you know what I'm saying? Or is it a mutual thing? Like, or is it a mutual, like, beneficial relationship? Right? Because then it's like a whole different type. Like, I look at those type of people as like almost family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I connect with you on like a whole different type of level like that, if blood's thicker than water, that's some old bullshit, bro. It is, man, because we all like sharing the same like base blood any fucking way. You know what I mean? Like, I choose family. Like, I'm all day long, bro. And in fact, we all choose everything that we do. Everything we do, the relationship, whether we stay in them or leave, whether you love or don't love somebody, you choose that shit too. Hard to fucking face, but that's a fact. Because we all know plenty in a very horrible relationship with somebody, and they won't leave that motherfucker for nothing. They choose that.
Said me. That'd be me, nah.
And then you got some people that like nada, nothing. Right? They're like, oh no, you ain't answered the phone last night. You gone. That was to kick your ass.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy though. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it take me a minute to get there, but once I get there, I'm there, and it's for a reason. Please don't play dumb with me, and that's the only thing I don't like. If I get to the point where I don't care, we done tried to address it at least a couple hundred times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my thing too. I'm like, bro, I know I'm gonna go through this like about 1,000,000 times before it gets bad. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. I'm just like you in that aspect, which is really not very beneficial for for you, believe it or not. Doesn't really work
Oh,
out.
you ain't gotta tell me, man. On the
It'll give you a good sense of humor, though.
real. Is that what this
Make
is? On the real.
Hey, no, real shit. That's another type of strength, though. To have that result. I wish I had more of that. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of my biggest issues is just keeping my composure. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that is that too. You know what I'm saying? I watched a video the other day. The guy was saying that nobody's toxic, right? It was like you attracted that person or that energy into your reality, right? You manifested that to gain whatever insight or growth or whatever that you needed to gain from it, right? That person was there to trigger a thought or a reaction or, you know, to initiate a path or whatever, right? And like I was saying, I was like, it kind of resonated really because, I mean, how can we really say somebody is toxic, right? Because that's like casting judgment in itself, right?
Yeah,
Like
I be toxic for me. You know, I try to look at it like that. I'd be like, man, for me, that shit toxic. You know what I'm saying? For somebody else, might be perfect. More power to you. But for me, you
but
know
you
what
know,
I'm saying?
like toxic ass person for you has probably got somebody that they're gonna fuck with on a whole nother level. Right? Now they might be another toxic motherfucker. But you know what I'm saying? That's pretty crazy. That resonates with me for real. Because you really can choose toxic or not too. You know what I'm saying? Like we can all be petty as hell. We got on a whole nother thing. We're supposed to be on the wealth talk. We got on some whole life shit now.
Long as it's wealthy.
We still
Real spill.
Look, no, we are not. Look at me.
As long as it's
Look at me and look.
And really, that's what it's all about, man. It's your mindset. You can literally choose to be successful or not in whatever you choose, right? Like maybe you want to be super successful at podcasts, but it's shit about being successful in the business world. I know plenty of people that are no good with money, but are in an amazing position to get just a stupid bag, right? But they're just terrible with money. Or I know a bunch of people that get a shitload of money and can't hold on. Literally getting all kinds of taken and broke. Spending habit, consumer habit, you know what I'm saying? Which is pretty much everybody's problem most of the time. Like it takes a whole nother person to like to achieve like wealth and happiness on that end of the spectrum. That's a whole different breed, right? To really just go like, I don't need none of that shit. I'm gonna just go chill with me and some trees. Right? Like that's a whole nother type of dedication to just
Say this. You're already successful
and
as long as you're going for whatever you want to go for. The moment you're unsuccessful is when you give up on yourself.
Yep. And most people just choose to be very successful at going to their job and working really hard for their company. That's the only thing, man. It's like it's a conditioned thing, right? Because people come home at the end of a hard ass day of work, physical, manual labor, right? And they feel done. They've accomplished something, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, at least I made some money today, you know, be able to pay the bills, be able to take care of you know what I'm saying? So it's enough.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, some people are meant to be comfortable as they are. Others are meant to be here and wake up whenever they do. Others are here to do the will of the Father. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Others is here to do thy will. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Antoine said that wasn't him, I think.
You said what happened?
I said I think wasn't that one of the quotes Antoine LaVey used to say, wouldn't it? Do with our will or whatever. When he the dude that wrote the Satanic Bible or whatever, or was it Alistair Crowley? Yeah, I can't remember. It was one of those
Yes,
guys.
Alistair Crowley.
Alistair Crowley, yeah. And then what? Who? Oh, Antoine LaVey, the other dude. Or wasn't he? That was the guy that like. I think he was the one that like apprenticed under Crawley or some shit. I could be confused.
No, Anthony. I don't think so. But I could be completely wrong. I haven't looked into Crowley.
I'm actually sure about that. Matter of fact, I probably should look it up.
On the real. Oh yeah, we do be having the internet like at our thumb tips. I should probably put this in this box.
Yeah. So,
Alistair Crowley is something that everybody be doing and following all his teachings.
Yeah, I remember. I know that as he's whatchamacallit, dark practitioner of the arts, but you know, outside of that, I didn't really look into too many quotes.
But whatever you want to see dark and light is, you feel what I'm saying? That's all it could be. You know what I mean? Either dark or light. It really ain't no good or evil. You feel what I'm saying? So
oh no, he admitted it at the end of his life. He was like, "Oh yeah, I fucked up." Say, "Oh yeah, you did." Okay.
He's like, yeah, guys, if you didn't know.
Yeah. I looked at the end of his life, like some of the stories, and it was. I was watching like a video. It was talking about some top confessions on the deathbed by Satanists. He was definitely on there.
Now that's a fucking intense documentary to watch. Send me it.
yeah, things get weird out here. You know what I'm saying?
It was just
start looking at people and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? When you start coming across these people and you start, you know, researching and you be like, bro, come on, man. That's why you gotta look at. That's why you gotta start opening your eyes and looking at the world at hand. Like, bro, this can't be what it is.
Just base level, man. Don't feed too much into it because you're gonna fuck something up that way.
Quick too.
Real quick. Just gotta go with what you know, man. Don't talk yourself out of something.
Yeah, man. Go with your gut. Yeah.
Most of the time, all the time, it's right. It's whether or not most of the time you listen.
Yeah, no more phony kicking it with half measures. No more phone. I feel like if you're taking a half measure, you being fake with yourself. You know what I'm saying? I had that realization earlier today, just because it's like, man, why do I just go so hard for other people's shit? You know what I'm saying? And I had to think about it for real, because in a lot of positions, it's things that I wish would have been done for me. But on another tip too, it's a matter of what I know the impact can be behind the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? That in and of itself means that it doesn't need validation. You feel me? From that point on. So I hope that others can find that same type of motivation, especially from seeing us have more and more conversations, man. We actually was linking up. We made this multi-1,000-mile journey. What was it, like 4,000 miles for y'all in total? You know what I'm saying?
100, yeah, it was a lot.
It was a whole ton, but
That's
we was
dope.
all able to link up, you know what I'm saying? Or a good majority of us were able to link up, but we all need to be able to start throwing stuff on the calendar. So now when we start talking about things and start throwing events and stuff like that, just know that it's even more of a possibility than it was beforehand, right? So I just want to show people that it's becoming more and more real, with being as dedicated to it as we can, given all of the different things that it took for us to be in this room just to have this conversation at this time of the day. You know what I'm saying? On this fine June, what's this, the 25th? Yes, indeed. On this fine 25th of June. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Really?
just know that I'm going full-fledged artist. So
what you got cooking over there, Mozzie?
Yeah, man, because I seen you been in the lab, bro. Me too, a little bit. I got some heat.
Yeah, Chris wrote me a beat while I was rapping over the phone. He made a beat.
Wasn't it?
dope.
I'm getting really good at and the piano, and now I'm starting to blend them. So pretty much now we're good. And I got the whole studio now. So I got the real drum set and the electric drum. electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and electric acoustic guitar. The piano, of course, which is also like an organ and a bunch of other shit. But actually, believe it or not, it's got like a fucking MIDI cable and like I can actually record pretty much a whole beat off the fucking piano still. And then it's got like 3 little channels you can save it onto. I mean, the sound quality coming out the speakers ain't shit, but you know.
Cooking with Grease gonna get that. Go get that.
The studio speakers and it's dope. So yeah.
Yeah, no, but I just been getting in the studio recording more. You know what I mean? Freestyling these songs a little bit more. You know what I mean? Not writing them, just punching and going in. You know what I'm saying? So seeing what that feels is like, seeing what type of, you know what I mean, things come out that way.
Yeah, that's the best way.
But yeah,
going
putting
with
the message out though. Putting the message out.
Now that right there is some beautiful stuff. Yeah, I got some music challenges for y'all this year. I ain't gonna lie, some themes and some different things that different brands and sponsors have been asking about, some stuff that they want to see represented. You know, different movies be coming out too, so there'll be a lot of opportunities. I feel like would be perfectly fine to share with our audience as well as we start to develop this even more on a music tip.
Yeah, bet.
On the real.
I'm actually I'm definitely on the music shit right now for sure. I've been thinking about it like the last 2 days. I've been talking to Ricky about that shit and everything. I was like, man, I guess I've been doing shit the whole time, but I ain't like wrote really like a verse or nothing yet. Except like a song. There we go. I saw shared the shit to like the Facebook and everything. So what's everybody been up the trip?
Who the what?
Oh, time we really talked, we all kind of got back. Or I guess technically, Hickman, you're still not even back, huh? Are you still in?
No, I ain't even back home yet, man. I'm still up here loafing around.
So Hickman's still on the road.
Real talk.
Yeah, man.
Still on the move, man. I actually got to get up out of here right now, but I'm gonna get at y'all.
All righty, much love, brother.
Already.
Yeah,
Be safe, family.
Yeah, man. That was a dope ass little trip, really. I'm glad we did.
Stigma.
What's going on, Miss Crystal? Go ahead.
I'm over here trying to play with my they call the circuit breakers over here. My girl Remedy, I've been posting her. She got like over 3,000 songs though that she's put together.
Oh.
Working on, yeah. She does all kinds of music. She's upstairs cooking right now. We just chilling.
A beautiful thing. Oh yeah, yeah. We got some work to do with this music stuff, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, all my codes tell me I need to be doing music, so I gotta go ahead and get to it.
On the real. It's a beautiful. Happy Wednesday.
But I've been working my way through HVAC school. This has been longest fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working my way through it. You know what I'm saying?
That is so dope, man. Keep up the great work. I'm working through my claims adjusting classes. And I applied to work for FEMA too. They're looking for people to go to Mexico. And you don't have to have like a certification or like that. They'll train you with everything. So
On the real.
Dope.
Expanding the horizons. Yeah, man.
it's just temporary though until I get where I want to be. It's just a vehicle. But a lot of networking, so.
There we go. Right now, I guess I've been mainly soul focused on getting the map right. But now I'm just connecting different cultural aspects along the route, from here to, you feel me, other side of the world, you feel me, to the ends of Russia. So anything in between, you know what I'm saying? I'm just learning what it'll be like to go over there and introduce new ideas, new topics, some of the things to expect, kind of like the beginning of this conversation. And I've been doing a lot of study. Like I've been watching Roy Casagrande a lot. He's got a video. I just been sending it to people, actually kind of randomly too. It's called The Contemporary History of Iran, and he goes through it, and pretty much shows how it was carved up and how the different empires, you know what I'm saying, came into that area, and the resulting actions and how we pretty much ended up here. Um, and it was just like a time period, right? It was recorded like 5-6 years ago, but super relevant now. I'm going back to a lot of the old content that I saved, seeing what I was on back then. You know what I'm saying? Kind of comparing notes. I don't like being right because I was a little fatalistic when I was growing up. You know, I was like, it's all gonna be terrible. All these people going crazy. And now I'm a little bit older and more chill about it. I was like, man, levels to it though, man. But honestly, just seeing like I've been doing with all these podcasts and stuff. Like I've been looking to get more guest opportunities too. Like I guess I'm willing to come out the shell a little bit. So probably see me doing some podcasts and sharing them from different cities just to make that connection. And then breaking into projects from there too, right? Because anywhere that you can like interact with us from a media center type shit, like you'll also be able to come and interact with the extended family, the extended group. Like everybody here in this group chat being in different states, you feel me? Anything that's commented under this, everybody be able to, you feel me, interpolate. I think that's the right word I was trying to use. Interpret. There we go. Interpret all of the information that you guys got and then pull it into the systems that's valid for us, right? Like so Chicago, New York, Jersey, we got that. Florida, Arkansas, Azerbaijan. I saw Amsterdam were on there. There's a couple other spots that I saw today that kind of shocked me. That's folks in Indonesia now. It was very interesting. So
Nice.
yeah, man.
I came across some a new, like, sovereign system that I felt like that can build, you feel what I'm saying, and be prosperous out here. And it got to do with, you know what I mean, using vacant land and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? The solar energy. And I don't know. I gotta really show y'all this joint because it's really dope. You know what I mean? It's pretty much like what we doing right now, tying it in with the blockchain and stuff, but it's kind of like solar energy. You feel what I'm saying? Who's actually doing it though is it's called hold on, let me check it out real fast. One second. What is it? LO3, I think it was called. LO3, and the name of the company was LO3 Energy. LO3 Energy is the company, and it's called like Brooklyn. It's right in Brooklyn, to be honest, with where they doing this at. I was like, oh shit, that's dope that somebody's doing this right here. But I'll send it. I'll drop this drawing in the chat so y'all can see it.
Even better.
You know what I mean? See what I'm talking about. But it's dope, and it's something that can be like scaled.
All right.
It's useful. Yeah. It's green. What we all into. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm all about like being able to help the community and build the community up, and that's what it's all about. So pretty much a whole ecosystem line up. But this is with the energy and Web3. It's like, I don't know, they be like the token is going to be you can do the token per kilowatts or something like that. But it's like they with the solar energy and setting up these solar farms, the community will be pretty much selling the energy to each other and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like everybody be able to be their own suppliers for the most part.
Right. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. And like this is something that I used to talk about on the radio show I had. Windy City Underground. You know what I'm saying? I had it was called Tangent the Podcast. You feel me? But I extended into the radio show too because we were talking about like the 500 organizations. It's like 572 community organizations, nonprofits specifically in the like greater Chicagoland area. And I'm like, man, look, if we all just start working on 2 or 3 projects in between each other and start checking in like milestones type stuff, we'll have more than enough to be self-sustainable. You feel me? That's just as a city though. So I right now I'm exploring like I said with the map, bringing our solutions and plugging them into the businesses that we already have affiliations with from other shit too. You know what I'm saying? And like I was cleaning this dude windows, and now we talking about digitizing real estate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. And
but yeah,
talking about that, I did build a new relationship with a real estate agent. I got to talk to her about digitizing the real estate and see what does she know anything about it, or would she be interested in doing something like that?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially now, like, how should I say? It's only going to get bigger and better, but it's also a matter of the safeguards and things of the sort based off of what a person is going to be doing, right? So I feel like now everybody who's come specifically from Block Cycle though, everybody who's come through is at a level where they can kind of like solve problems on their feet on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So I feel more than confident than saying like, hey, look, this is a whole team, this is a whole group, these are groups, these are foundations of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if it's just as a sounding board, sometimes talking to AI get you confused. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know the question that you really trying to get asked.
Right. Or answered anyway.
Or get answered. There we go. But you don't even know the question you're trying to ask. There we go. So then whatever the answer you get, you sitting there like, what is this? Does this work? Nah, bro. Yeah, man. I was looking to a company today though. They just came up on my phone. It's called the Green Star Movement, and it's this their tagline is changing the urban canvas. So they do like different murals and things of the sort around the city.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah,
because I've been seeing murals pop up around my hood anyway. I don't know who's doing them, but I've been seeing them.
Yeah, man. It definitely adds some high vibes to the situation. I ain't gonna lie. And the colors that they use are very, very bright. You know what I'm saying? A little chipper. It's city colors, the sky blue, red, white, but they got the yellow accents. You feel me? A little bit of orange in there, and yeah. They make it look nice.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, but besides that, man, I've been studying, you know what I mean, getting my HVAC stuff together. I mean, getting in the studio, chiming into my real codes and my real purpose of why I'm supposed to be here. You feel what I'm saying? And getting ready for my what you would call it, the my date where my crystals are supposed to drop. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm getting into that my meditation. You know what I mean? And go from there.
Real spillage, man. Real spillage. Are you feeling on track for wealth, man? Like how are you maintaining your wealthy mindset? I know you're preparing, right? But you feeling wealthy?
I've been wealthy, bro.
Then I think we just had a wealthy conversation, man. We just had a wealth talk.
You feel what I'm saying? I've been wealthy. I got even wealthier after this talk. You feel what I'm saying? I'm always wealthier after this talk. You know what I'm saying?
On the real. Many ideas and many good things going on, right? But also a lot of stuff to study. You feel me? So if you guys like, I came in when you guys were talking about the decisions that Trump were making and some of the things that were going on there. You feel me? So
yeah, I didn't really speak on that. You feel what I'm saying? I just let them go ahead and talk about it. Like I said, you just gotta be aware of what's going on. I don't trust the politicians whatsoever. I trust my own judgment. You feel what I'm saying? I know that when I look at what we got at hand right now, they don't have our best interests. And when I go and look at the law say that we supposed to replace them. So other than that, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I just know that we got to build our own foundation because whatever they doing over there is not what it is. So we got to create our own bylaws and shit like that and go by those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For real. Because even when it comes to like all of these impulse decisions that I feel like people be making when it comes to voting too, right? Like you got somebody who sees that you have a problem and they say, "I'll solve that problem for you." So you throw votes at them. You got to look into the history of these people, man. You got to look for real. What do these people really stand for? If you are gonna go the typical standard process until you know what I'm saying, understand sovereignty and understand how to execute it for yourself, you know what I'm saying, and stay on task, stay on purpose with it, right? That's something that comes with, I suppose, time. You feel me? But also a desire for it. But at least know who you're voting for. So if you can cut some time into doing some research on your political stance, for real, on these candidates, or at the very least, some of the moves that are relating to the economy on a larger scale, so you can start to piece together the narratives for yourself based off of what you are exposed to and seeing. You feel me? You're gonna hear about it. You're gonna see about it. You feel me? And if you have an opinion, or if you're allowing your opinion to be shaped by simply what you're seeing, then you feel me? You're not fully aware. Don't cut yourself short. There's so much information out there, and we just putting a little bit out there so you can go ahead and be like, all right, maybe I should ask about this. How does this connect to larger conversations and building wealth? How does this really show, you know what I'm saying, the progression of this group, these people that I've been watching on YouTube for the last, I hope you watch all our episodes, right? So let's say, I think we got like a good, if you watch
We got
an
a bunch of
hour every
episodes.
day, you got a good month's worth of content, I think. You know what I'm saying? You got some good information, let alone
They
all that.
long too, like hours
Yeah,
long.
yeah. And we always got some information in there that you're gonna have to pause, go back to. Let me hold on. What he say? Let me take a note. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's always gonna be a case with all of the videos. But yeah, they're hours long. I remember when we first started all of this, me and Chris was laughing. He was like, "Man, did you watch that video?" I'm like, "You mean all 5 hours?" Yeah, I did. He's like, "It was 5 hours? My bad. I didn't even know." On the real.
But on the building, what you were saying, really, these you gotta know something about these politicians, or at least the families out here that run everything. Because you gotta at least know that there's a squad out here that run this. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't even feeling that pressure, you ain't even doing enough out here, to be honest. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't even doing enough for you to if you don't even feel that pressure. You feel what I'm saying? Or don't even see that. So, like I say, is being at this level of stuff, you know what I mean? You just gotta be aware of the enemy, bro, or not even the enemy, bro. Who the opposition, bro. You gotta be aware of the true op. You know what I mean? Your brother across the street with the drum or the ladder is not the op, though. You feel what I'm saying? You need to befriend that man and become friends and elevate that man. You know what I mean? Y'all need to become friends and squad against the op, but you don't even know who the true op is. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, there we go.
Now you gotta figure out who the true op is, though. You know what I mean? And the true op is a brother. You know what I mean? It's it's brothers and sisters. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's brothers and sisters out here that's just like, trying to big bro, big bro, big sisters out here. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta get yourself together. You know what I mean? Get your shit together.
Yeah, people be interested, don't they?
I mean, real practical information for you. You know what I mean? If you want to really, really elevate real fast, you know what I mean? Pick up a trade. You feel what I'm saying? Pick up a trade. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you learn how to trade crypto.
Right.
Pick up a trade, bro.
Pick a trade
You feel
on
what I'm
how to
saying?
trade. Matter of fact, we can
Don't just rely on a fucking occupation or a job title, position.
Right.
You know what I mean? Pick up a trade,
Don't be
something that
opposed
you can
to it.
learn, know, help people, and know that it's going to be around forever. And it's not nothing that they could put in place of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Crystal said something to that point earlier, and she threw it in there real quick. I don't know if y'all caught it. Like I caught it. I'm pretty sure y'all did, but if the audience did it, right? She said, but this is just a stepping stone. Okay. Anyway, and you know what I'm saying? Like this is so I
Right.
can learn and I can put myself in position so I can elevate. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you got like a little method to the madness, fine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But get a method, make an
All this right here that we doing is business building or whatever. As soon as I get my certification for HVAC, it's just the HVAC business from the rip. and it's gonna go from HVAC to crypto. And know what I mean? Then I'm gonna build me. I already got a little system or something, a little software that I want to build for my HVAC company that I'm going to then hence sell to other HVAC people. You feel what I'm saying? And then it's just up from there.
Oh, what? Wait a minute.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's up.
Yeah.
It's up, bro. You know what I mean? It's up. So it's like, I'm going to just melting all this into one thing. You feel what I'm saying? And then with this music stuff, bro, we all do music. So we just all going to just, compose and create music and sell it. You feel what I'm saying? And do these licenses and commercials and get royalties together. Fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't really got time to be playing with other artists. If you want to fuck with us, well, you're going to fuck with us and our services. You're going to have to pay into this because our time ain't free. Other than that, we're just going to build together and create dope products over here and produce it to the world. Same thing I'm going to do with my G's over here. I mean, the other guys out there should do the same thing. Build with your day ones, your people that you know who fuck with you and rock with you, and go build something great together. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I got for you.
We took these conversations off the internet and made them real life. We had these conversations like for real now. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you could tell it's not a wave that we ride and we done made it. You know what I'm saying? We done made some waves up in this bad boy. And a lot of people are starting to feel that now. So from all the advice and all the information we can give you, we also do joke around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We throw that in there. You feel me? Just so you don't get disconnected from the fact that all of this information that's in you, even though it's a lot, it's digestible. You can utilize this information. You know what I'm saying? Once it becomes something that you can laugh about, you know what I'm saying? You can start to make it more practical or see the practicality in it. You know what I'm saying? Everything has its role, has its function. You feel me? So yeah, nothing is beyond your reach. Nothing is beyond your scope. You know what I'm saying? People will try to convince you that you know what I'm saying, it's a race, it's a game, it's a competition or something like that.
Oh.
What's the end? What's the benefit? You know what I'm saying? Please play games for benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point.
Nipsey album, it's a marathon.
Real
spit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get your stamina up for it. Get ready. Certain shit happen fast, certain things take time, but it's always a process to everything.
I've enjoyed this process. Sometimes it's been hectic, you know what I'm saying, but it's still all overall been enjoyable. Figuring it out. Once you got the right crew of people, you know what I'm saying. Even in the hectic times when we start trying to, you know what I'm saying, put our heads together on things that's not even related to a lot of this shit. Right? That's why you got to buy in. You know what I'm saying? Because you're getting more than the time's value and the worth. We're magnifying and definitely, you feel me, elevating greatness. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we want for ourselves.
Make everything better.
Yeah, it's a product, absolutely. It's a byproduct for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like you gotta put a little number on it, man. You be real with yourself. You're worth a whole lot, and you probably got a whole lot of information that's valuable too. Like I would love to have some conversations with some people that just been listening to us on YouTube or on Facebook, or looked at our post and was like, I love doing it.
Word.
I wonder if it looks,
because this is gonna live forever, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
something that my kids can listen to back in the, you know what I mean, when they grow up and tune into some their dad's podcast that he was on and see how I was talking, what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
That's profound. I didn't even think about that for real. Oh my God. Yeah, it's legacy building too. This could also be in the vault. Oh yeah, we got some stuff to do, gentlemen. But all of it's coming in due time and due course, right? Like I don't feel like it's misaligned, right? That's the thing. Like a lot of it, I feel like the consistency that people have seen, you know what I'm saying, is one thing, but also it's like people want to have more time with us one-on-one now, especially after the trip. Like every day I get on the Facebook, I stay at 16, 17 notifications. And then we also started doing some more marketing. Like I've been seeing a lot more flyers, posters, and things. I've been making some more as well, just as a byproduct of it being the summer. But the fact that it's kicking up and it's ramping up and it's staying there, right? It's just organic content that I'm giving folks right now. I ain't giving nothing edited until it's how I want it. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of recording content on the real. But that's just a thing too. Like I'm still able to build a natural organic audience, right? So people be asking me like, Josh, how do you like get your following up, and why don't
So
you have 1,000, a million followers? I'm like, I practice the opposite. If you like, I'm gonna post my screenshots, my Chat GPT screenshots. I was talking with Jay about it. It was hilarious. It was like he does not have much of a public presence after high school. You feel me? He won a little award for the city, and he won a big award for Colorado, and that was it. And that's pretty much what I specialize in, right? Like if you just haven't, I want impact. So if you want impact, we could do that. Now, if you want impact and fame, you got to be for real about what your impact is, and we'll put some spotlight on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been locking in with a lot more creatives and like people that's in the grassroots stages. So now getting more of like a marketing frame of mind to it. It's like I can help somebody just by being there now. You feel me? By having a brand, being able to have a platform and a voice. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say shout out to you, Chris, man. Shout out to starting the wealth wave, you feel me? And for being as consistent with it as you have been, you know what I'm saying? Bringing as many people on, doing a lot of the behind the scenes work in terms of, you feel me, establishing how it's gonna flow together too in the long term, right? Like we've made a
yeah,
lot of connections across the
you talking about
nation.
you, right? I think you talking about you,
I'm
ain't
talking about us, man. We in here. We've been cooking with ether, man.
No, it's awesome, bro. Really, it is cool to see other people get dedicated, focused. You know what I mean? Capable, right? You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how fucking great we all gonna have some bad days, right? No matter how high you vibrating, bro, there's gonna be a few days, at least one, where you're gonna just be low. And those days are it's even more important to have like good people that you can count on, right? For one, like if I know that my business partners are capable dudes, then I don't feel as bad on those days where I just got to take a day. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty confident that he's gonna hold it down. And if I got fucking 3 or 4 hymns, shit, what? I ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Take a day. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Naeem got you. Oh shit, if Naeem got to take a day, well shit, I got him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I got to take a day. Shit, Josh got it. Josh got to take a day. We're gonna jump in and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And now we got Crystal and Daphne that are like just killing it. Like they could
Yeah,
just take off right now.
that's how I look at it. The whole
I
squad,
love it. And then
the whole
Walt, man,
the
you
squad
know,
going to
Walt
take.
been good.
Everybody's going to be active. Everybody's active now. There's not just one person.
Yeah, it's
I
dope.
can. I don't have to be as active as I used to be now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we used to
And I
be
can
on
go.
shit. It's like
I can kind of focus on my HVAC shit a little bit. But
hey, real
you're gonna
shit,
see me
man.
just see me twinkle in a little bit more. You know what I mean? And with the graphics about
Man,
to start too, because I'm about to start doing my my motion graphics again too. So
I've been kind of
you just
fucking
see
with
me
the
ramp
graphics
up.
too.
You start
But
seeing me
hey, check
ramp
it out.
up.
So check it out. How long you got till your HVAC shit's up?
Bro, this shit is so long, yo. I'll be trying to work my way through this shit, bro. Every module is like some modules be 10 minutes,
Nah,
some
look,
of them
here's
should be
what
an
I'm finna
hour.
do.
So
I'm finna get Randy to fucking just go and get you the fast track, bro.
fast track.
Hell yeah, Randy will get you like ready to just ace that shit in no time.
Yeah, but I gotta go
You
through
gotta
the
do it
shit
module by module.
Oh,
in
they
order for me to
Oh
take the
damn.
exam.
okay.
You feel what
So
I'm saying?
so what if you just said I can pass the exam right now? You don't think they'll let you do it?
I can't. It's not accessible to me.
So how long do you think it'll take for you to complete the
Yeah, that's what I'm
program?
saying. Like
I'm
realistically.
looking to be done to John at least the middle of July or the end of July. I'm looking to be done it.
Oh, you talking about next month?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, oh yeah, bro. Look, all right, as soon as you done, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking tell Randy he ain't got a choice. I'm gonna just set the damn LLC up and y'all gonna start y'all's own HVAC business.
Hell yeah. And fucking Nasut hit me up.
Look, real shit.
Look,
We got
Nasir hit me up and said that he looking to buy an HVAC company down there in down there in the south somewhere too. And he told
shit,
me
I'm gonna hit
to
him
hit
up
him
then.
up
We're
on
gonna
it.
go ahead and make this happen. Oh yeah, I got a business meeting Friday with April to talk about possibly moving forwards with that insurance company thing.
Oh, so yeah, y'all. Look, let's not
So
give away too much sauce. But guess what? That just connects directly with the whole logistics thing because we also just set it up. horse training and some of the celebrity golf. So this is an optional opportunity too, because we'll be able to bring people in as program administrators at our own discretion and at the use case of their company combining with the trade show and some of the innovative technologies we're going to be bringing across the nation. Oh, so that's also what we were doing on our trip. So yes, it was to me,
man.
but we
You know, we always multitasking. You know what I'm saying? We like if you think we do a lot, that's just the shit that you know about.
Hey man, y'all jokes, man. What y'all thought?
This is the shit we talk about, bro. Like literally, that trip was so many things. We did so many things. It's like some of it we can't even talk about.
Man, look, it's dope that y'all made the connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what you gonna make it too, bro?
No, it's real.
Look,
Yeah,
that's the first thing me and Josh said. The first thing we said, I was like, man, we gotta go to Jersey, bro.
Yeah, that's a 12-hour trip for me. So
Josh
it's gonna
brought
be
it up
like,
first. He was like, bro, we gotta. I'm like, bro, you ain't telling me nothing. I know.
Yeah, we got
I know.
bro.
And you know what? All positive manifestations that I'm gonna end this podcast tonight. I'm gonna walk out there and I'm gonna put the key in that car and I'm gonna crank it up and it's gonna be beautifully sound and ready to go.
Oh yeah, for the back end for a lot of these businesses though, you know what I'm saying? We also got to sit down and have another meeting, y'all. So I feel like
Yes, an actual administrative board, and we are gonna be doing some well, you know, we'll keep that back off the shit. But
yeah. We got some stuff coming for y'all though.
We're establishing some shit for real. So just know if you're part of the team, like the things are about to be very
we'll have a few set prices for you, you know what I'm saying? Comfort zone, some things that you can come in and test out, but also a lot of the information is already provided for you free. You got private banking information. You can go ahead and look up Walt Knows Money, you know what I'm saying, from Block Cycle Labs. You can look up Wealth Wave Global. You can look up Profit 423, which is where this YouTube channel is. And just get in tune with us, because guess what?
Yeah, man, don't leave out Peace Be Still.
Peace Be Still. I definitely am out here.
Any exact change? Look, man, we got so many things going.
I do have hired hands.
Exact change is really like yes, hired hands too. Yes.
Yes, I do have a few.
You got that's the.
I just be on the lookout for that boy Mozzie Mako. That man sharp.
Hey man, Mozzie got so much going on, man. Mozzie the joke, bro. Jack of all trades for real, bro. And so fast with it, so smooth with it. He really just a lay on it too. Like you won't know nothing, and you'll see him tomorrow, bro. And talking about whole upgrade. You're like, what?
Hold on. Hey, matter of fact, and we gonna say because homie just hit me up too, so I'm gonna let him know this is Jay Dickiel. So hold on.
I was about to say, send a shout out.
Hey,
to Jay
yo,
Dickey,
Jay, say shout out to the podcast. We on live right now.
What's up, Jay, man? Tell him I ain't get it back yet.
This is Chris. We got Mozzie Mako in here. We got Chris. We got Wall. We had.
I know Chris anywhere.
Hey, I tell you what, I know his voice too, bro.
Hey man, we shouting out all of the companies, and man. So shout out to the World Tartarian Trade Show and the fair that's going on. We got 11 states coming to you. You know what I'm saying?
We got celebrity poker and celebrity golf coming to every state.
World Market Trade Show.
World Market Trade Show.
He said World Market Trade Show, y'all. So let's
World Market Trade Show. Let's get it.
There we go. You on live? They can hear you.
It's taking it all the way back.
It ain't the World Tartarian, because the World Tartarian is next. Like we're building that out. We'll take it on the world tour after we do this tour that we're doing in these 11 states.
Unreal. Coming to y'all live, so get in tune. But hey, Jay, I'm gonna hit you right after we wrap this up.
Shout out to Jay Dickey, man.
Man, that's a wealthy rap, boy. Gosh.
Yeah, man. That was that he was a very important piece of the trip we made too.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
indeed. That's dope. That's dope.
Very important.
So the world. So we're doing
Tartarian World Market Trade Show.
Tartarian World Market Trade Show, and then we're gonna do the trade. So
Watch
okay,
them words.
all right, my bad. I just be like, look, let me hurry
You know
up
what?
because
No, that is
I
a
need to
very
over
good
here real
point that Monty just made.
That's a touchy
Yeah.
subject right there.
Well, when you start getting into elevated forms of business and negotiations, especially when it comes to contracts, bonds, goes for instruments, shit like that, the
Sheesh.
wording is everything, and it's very specific for a reason.
Yes. That's why I was like, hey, it's even better. He called me at that exact time because I was like, the world, I was like, the market trade show.
And you know what?
I
You made me
want
look
to-
bad too, Josh. Damn it. You made me look
Yeah.
bad because I didn't answer when he called me because we was doing the podcast. Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You got me on that one, man.
Hey man, he might have called me more times than not
Yeah,
because
you
my
like it, I love
phone.
hey, that's dope
My
that he
phone.
calling y'all. You feel me? It's a good
Yeah,
look.
no, I
It's
mean,
a
I
good
talked to him
signs.
yesterday and everything. Yeah, we were talking about on the 2nd and 3rd, I believe, in Fort Valley, Georgia. They're doing. I think it's. Oh yeah, they're gonna have some celebrity chefs and celebrity barbers. I know, and if I'm not mistaken, it's like I think it's a block party.
When?
So, the 2nd and 3rd.
Of July?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm
What
gonna
y'all
make it or
thinking,
not.
road trip?
I'm gonna try. Well, you know what I'm saying? I got a baby about to hit that time.
Yes, right at the
So
on the first. Matter of fact, that'll be
Monday. So
Monday. That's July 1st.
Monday, possibly, yeah, like possibly Monday, probably looking at Tuesday is when I'll.
What your kid might be dropping?
Yeah, man.
You said it like it's an album.
I mean, shit, there's a million of them already. So
Yo, you stupid, yo.
I mean, saying it's a whole bunch of them.
Folks
I
say
guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that school bus, man.
Oh, yeah, that's gotta be, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So first is the I. So if it's on Monday, that's June 30th.
Yeah, that's when she's gonna go in.
That's old boy's birthday.
That's my birthday, yeah.
Yeah, man.
That would be crazy.
The crazy part, right, is I've got 2 daughters and my oldest son, who's 21 now, I believe, all born in July, all within like a week of each other.
That's nuts.
Isn't it? Isn't it just a little?
Unless we could call it perfect timing.
All right, now I also want to bring up the fact that numerology, right? If you know anything about numerology, life path numbers, shit like that. I'm a 7, which is like, if you know anything about that, that's like the genius number. And all 3 of those are going to be 7 too. And my son, my oldest son,
Your birthday in July?
No, but my life path number is 7 because it's up
All right.
1286. You got to add it up.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna send it to you, Mozzie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna send you the site because it's
Okay, it's 8 and 6 is 14, I believe, and then 14 is for about 7. You know that part. So there's another way you can add the
My life
number
path was an 8.
to your birthday. You can actually just go and type in like the day you were born, the time. If you get like the more specific, the better.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, it's kind of a little scary. It's like when Daphne did your reading and she's telling you about you, and you know she don't know you, and you're like, how the hell do you know?
Or what about that
Like,
time
hold on,
too?
wait a minute. How you explaining me and you don't know me? Like, what's up?
I tied my GPT like that.
What
That's
about
how I know. That's how I know when my crystals joint is supposed to be dropping.
Yeah.
What I'm supposed to be doing and when I'm supposed to like fast and all that stuff. I'm
what about
listening
your
to it.
karmic debt? How many y'all do y'all karmic debt numbers in y'all hand?
I got karmic debt like a motherfucker for some reason.
I don't know
what
nothing
I did in
about
my
that.
past life, but whew.
Check it out for them.
What do you got? You got 0, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a 0 in karmic debt, but I'm an 11.
0 karmic. Yeah, an 11. 11 is like that's like a super fucking dope. It's
you
like
can
the
eat though.
highest.
Be chilling.
Yeah. 11's like the
Not
you
chicken.
guys like feel more. You know what I'm saying? Like 11s are like very like empathetic.
It's two master numbers. Yeah, it's some
Yeah,
true. I mean it when I say world domination. That's it. On the real.
Right.
Real wave maker shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. We ain't heard much from Gibbs on. He must be like busy, or maybe he just sitting back chilling. He could be at work. Man. So he be in there. He'll literally be in there with a patient. Like, all right, Benjamin, he'll be like, hold on.
What up,
He'll
Gid?
go
World
into this
domination
whole
hours,
spiel about
man.
blockchain technology and all kinds of, and then he'll be like, all right, he'll mute, and then he'll go back to like doing his little. Yeah, shout out to that dude, man. And he's killing it with the music. Oh yeah, and matter of fact, perfect time. I gotta shoot him like some songs to get down on too.
Oh man, we got some
Coming
stuff.
in together, man. And I just learned how to play the piano in like fucking a couple of weeks, like amazing. So shit, we're good.
Every time I call this man playing the piano.
Bro, I've gotten so fucking good, bro. It's weird. It is weird, and I haven't studied nothing. I just watched the YouTube video the other day, and I was just trying to see if it'd teach me something. You know what I mean? And I mean, yeah, it did kind of teach me a little bit. It taught me a quick way to fucking find the key and to know that, like, man, that shit's simple, man. Now I just got to work on the flats and the sharps. Shit, I'm straight in.
That's
I can
dope.
pretty much play whatever. I just got to hear it like a couple times and then I can play it.
No, that's real dope. Real dope.
It is pretty dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. It's therapeutic as hell. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I've been like doing it so like I can tell what like note. I can tell like the frequency or the vibration or the way it's gonna make you feel. It's pretty cool. And then you know you got the foot pedals. So one like this one, you could set that shit to be different. Like it could be like soft or it could be like a flat. And the right one like makes that shit like drag out. I don't know if y'all can hear that shit.
No, I can't.
Can't hear that shit?
You know the Zoom's
yeah, the Zoom
sound be knocking it out.
Bro. Yeah, but you can go into the little setting shit and do the thing. Can you hear now? Like, oh, you can hear now, can't you?
No, not
Can you
at
hear
all.
that? Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah, the Zoom's gonna cut it out just for the sake
The sources. It's good.
His ears.
Sure.
Oh, let's see this. I'm gonna do the beta shit. See what it really got.
Yeah, you have
Do it
to.
up. My fault. I'm talking to my daughters.
Y'all can't hear that either?
If you share screen, does it like if you hit share screen, does it allow you to share that audio too? I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna try some shit. That's a good idea. Let's just try some shit.
Because it let us listen to that YouTube at full volume unexpectedly the other day. I was like, yeah.
Huh.
So
And we're live on YouTube, so maybe we could share the screen. Go to YouTube. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's just try it.
That might work.
See if we'll see if it lets you hear this.
Like Inception. That'd be dope too, though. We could have a video of us pulled up. Nah, that's too many angles. I wonder what the bandwidth would be on a video like that. StreamYard would probably be dope for that. Nope, can't hear it. But it also affected your audio. So we were right about it affecting audio, but just not the way we thought. On the real. That's noted too. Yeah, now I cut your audio completely out, gangster.
Yeah, that's a cool ass little video making.
Yeah, I'm out, fellas. Love y'all.
World domination.
Yeah, man,
See y'all later.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay,
we gotta cook with some grease, man. I'm putting together some last minute group chats and I'm deleting some group chats too. So y'all can see some stuff flash. Let everybody who in the chat, y'all can see some cool stuff flash up. I'm killing all redundancies out the system. So we're gonna make some new ones because now we're a lot bigger.
So yeah, we got to do a little bit better, make it a little bit more efficient. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. World Domination Hours. I'd love to talk to y'all some more. What y'all
Yeah,
got
we
going
got
on
business to
later
do.
on today?
Oh, you already know we're gonna get to it.
9, 10 o'clock. I'm about to be wrapping up, man.
What time
I
is
think
it,
I got a
man?
couple
Oh yeah, I do
more
gotta get in there
songs
and
in me though.
chill.
I ain't gonna
I
lie. I
gotta watch
wrote
the
4
movies
more.
with kids
And
for one,
I think the
and
beats that
I
we
gotta go
wrote
crank the
to,
car.
you know what I'm saying, or got to what was written already too, will be able to be worked in. You feel me? So I'm about to be experimenting on Man Lab for a couple minutes too.
Oh, let's get it. I'm in there.
I can't hear your
I
audio
can't
at
hear your
all.
audio at all. Can you hear me now? You hear it now? What?
Nope. Can't hear your audio at all.
Man, I'm out.
On the real.
Peace, bro.
Well,